Let's jump right into this episode of the MyLeague, and as you can see, the St. Louis Lightning is taking on the Chicago Mastodons. Now, this is a full game for my Mastodons, and it's a sim game for Junior's Lightning. So the Lightning Junior's not on the sticks. He's not on the sticks. I repeat, he is not on the sticks, but it looks like he's on the sticks or something because I'm already down 8-2. But Teddy Forbes knows how to take care of that fadeaway jump shot, put it in. 8-4, getting the Mastodons going a little bit. We had to go to Forbes a lot, especially early in the game, because we could not get other guys buckets. But as they start to collapse on Teddy, jam, he gives it up to Norman Powell. Hits the three. It's a 1-point game, 12-11. But you see the Lightning coming down. Corey Joseph tries to get the pass in, stolen by Powell. Here comes DJ Augustine. Get it to the money man, Forbes. You're going to make the Forbes list. He gets the man down with a two-hand jam right in the face of Marvin Williams, but still down by one. Here's that double team, triple team as a matter of fact. Forbes finds Norman Powell. Hits the three out of the corner, 16-14. Norman Powell's hot. Norman Powell's hot. Look at this. Drop it down. They still don't learn. They still haven't learned. They're doubling Forbes again. Norman Powell out of the corner. 3 threes in the first quarter. Mastodons up by 3, but look at Aaron Brooks. On a wing and a prayer, hits the three off the glass, ties the game up at the end of the first quarter, 31 all. Cam Dawkins, don't forget about Killer Cam. He drives to the basket, lays it in. It's a tie game. The Lightning are trying to stay right in this game. They're up by 4. They're doing more than staying in this game. Now, pick and roll, Corey Joseph, the Festus Ezeli, who had an uncharacteristically large game, and I didn't appreciate it. Cam Dawkins to the basket. He lays it up and in, and the foul. Dawkins doing work. The game is the Mastodons are still up too, 58-56. Teddy Forbes making it look easy. You can't let him go right. You can't let him go right that hard. Two-hand jams, a 4-point game. 60-56, 61-56, and the Lightning take a long three, and Marvin Williams misses. But look at this over the back foul. We're in the third quarter, and John Henson is fouled out. That is going to dramatically impact our interior defense. You can bet on that. Cam Dawkins is posting up. He shoots it right over Jose Calderon and puts the Lightning up by 2, 63-61. You can tell this is going to be a tight game. But look at Calderon getting Dawkins back, picking him clean like a bone. 63 up. Score 79-78. Calderon finds the money. Teddy Forbes with the ferocious right hand slam in the lane puts his team back up by 4. Under 6 minutes remaining. Joe Johnson's been quiet. He's bringing it up. Looks like he's going to remain quiet because Teddy has got everything going today. Look at this. Look at those majestic use of the pivot. Festus Ezeli just got taken out of bounds, just taken out of his game altogether. 92-92 though, with 4 minutes remaining. Corey Joseph up, finding Marvin Williams for the lay-in. They regain the lead, 94-92. Here the Lightning are up 96-95, and who are they going to? Who are they going to? They're going to the bank. They're going to the bank. Teddy Forbes. Nobody in St. Louis can guard him. Nobody can. And one. Look at this with the strength, holding him off with the left shoulder, laying it off the glass with the right hand, but he's still not done. 97 all, fadeaway jump shot, good for Teddy. Good for Teddy. 34 points at that juncture in the game. But look, time running down. Under 10 seconds remaining in the game, and he draws the foul on Patrick Patterson. Patterson keeps him from putting it in. These are huge free throws, 103-103 with 9.3 seconds remaining. Teddy Forbes sometimes struggles from the line. He does. He has a quick release, and he makes the first one. 104-103. At least you want to knock down this one to make sure they have to have a 2 to at least tie, and he misses. Oh my. Teddy Forbes misses the free throw. They're only up by 1. Inbound play goes in. Oh my God, Joseph finds a wide open Patrick Patterson. And now the Mastodons are down 105-104. They're going to need to come up with something. There's only 5.1 seconds left. Where does the ball come into? It comes into Forbes. He pump fakes. He's not open. Gives it to Dwayne Dedman. He can't shoot it. Long contested fade away from Forbes. And it's not money. It's not money. The Mastodons are officially struggling in a major way right now. Forbes cannot do it by itself. I missed a big free throw coming down the stretch, that's for sure. But somebody else offensively has to step up for this team. I told you Festus Ezeli had a humongous game, and I mean humongous. I was almost embarrassed to show the statistics here. 34 points for Festus. For Festus? Look, but you see how he was scoring. It was all like screen and roll kind of stuff. And, you know, he had a good amount of rebounds. I mean, everything, you see almost all of these baskets were screen and roll or some sort of backdoor cut. And we just were not defending properly. I mean, it was just bad. It's the wackest 34 points you ever want to see in your life. He was 15 of 21 from the field, 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Next closest man on the team was Gerald Henderson. Then you got Patrick Patterson with 11 and 8. So nobody really got off. You know, Cam Dawkins didn't play all that great. He only played 16 minutes. He had 7 points, an assist, and 2 steals. 1 for 3 from the free throw line, which was bizarre. Here are the Mastodons, led by Teddy Forbes. Another huge game for Teddy. But look at that free throw shooting. It's got to get better. He's 7 for 13 from the free throw line in this game. I would venture to say he's probably not making more than 67, 68% of his free throws. As great as he's playing, 37, 5, and 8, only 3 turnovers. It's still, the free throw shooting is hindering his game because he does so much close to the basket, and he's going to get his opportunities at the line, but he's not knocking them down. DJ Augustine with 18, Norman Powell has 11. Those 3 threes he made in the first quarter, he didn't make any more. So he went 0 for 4 from the 3-point line from there, and just, what was that, like 1 for 6 from the field overall. Gotta shake it off because the next game is coming up, and it's also my squad. The Anchorage Smoke are in Philly to take on the 76ers. Luol Deng has got his game face on, and he is ready to take on Philly and the process and Dario Saric. Everybody's out here, but Philly's up 8-2 early on. That's just like the score I choose to start at all the time, I guess. Jared Bayless drives, makes the basket, 10-2. Something's got to give with these Sixers. I don't know. That's a bad pass by Ben Simmons trying to feed the post. Look at Allen Crabbe. Give me the green light. He can shoot all night. Excuse me. That's a fadeaway by Mr. Simmons, and he puts it in, and they are back in this game. Embiid throws it in with the left hand, gets the foul on Nene, and Philly is up by 8 with a chance to go up by 9. They are only up 1 here. Jared Bayless driving, the penetration goes in, but look at Nene. My mama said, I can't have no company. Joel. It's 56-55 then. Now Philly's up by 3. Look at Sergio Rodriguez find Luol Deng. Hits the 3, ties the game up at 58. On to the fourth quarter. Philly up by 5. Money Matt Pellegrino gets the high screen and roll from Nene, and he drains the 3. Makes it 91-89. Later in the fourth, Sergio Rodriguez finds Montrezl Harrell. He tries to throw it down to get the and one, but he gets fouled and misses the basket. Going to the free throw line with a chance to put his team up 1. The first free throw is a little long, but in. The second one is short, but in. And Anchorage has a 1-point lead, 102-101. Now down by 1. Luol Deng with 2 minutes remaining. Clutch 3. It's a 2-point lead for Anchorage. Anchorage up 2. Joel Embiid with a nice spin to go baseline, ties the game up with under a minute remaining. Another barn burner. Game still tied. Look at Allen Crabbe with the left hand layup puts Anchorage up by 2, 109-107. They hold on for the 111-107 victory in Philly on the road. Anchorage is just coming out of nowhere. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you were to ask me which one of my teams was probably the weakest of the 3, between Anchorage, between the Mastodons, and obviously between the Harlem Bruisers, I would have said the Smoke. But the Smoke, I'm going to show you where they are in the standings. Well, I'm going to just tell you. The Smoke is in first place. They have just rebounded, played well. This is the second straight game that Nene has gotten the Jordan Player of the Game. He is doing his job. Look at this. Just volleying shots out of there. Stealing the ball from the process. Blocking the process. You know, he's a hater of the process. He's a hater of the process and finishing games off, finishing in the lane. I love the way Nene is playing. The process did have 24 points and 9 rebounds. Shot 10 for 19 from the field. Bayless had 21 and 8. Ben Simmons, 14, 5 and 2. Decent game. Didn't shoot the ball great, and we did definitely give him an opportunity to shoot. We're not jumping out of his jump shot. Jahlil Okafor had 10. Nerlens Noel, who's obviously not with the 76ers anymore in real life, 8 and 9. Saric had a stat sheet stuffing day. 8, 4, 5, and 6. That would have been a heck of a DraftKings day, like a bargain day if he had that in real life. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Embiid had a good game, but he did not just dominate. Allen Crabbe, look at how many guys we had in double figures. 6 guys in double figures, led back Crabbe with 18. Made some big shots. Didn't shoot great from the 3, but good enough. Nene with the 15 and 9. Dang with 14 and 3. Harrell with 13 and 5. Money Matt Pellegrino with 12. Double-double for Sergio with 11. Doug McDermott with 9 off the bench. This is a balanced team that does what they have to do to win games, and they are doing it. And I'm proud of them. Great job for the Anchorage Smoke. Now we got one more game. Just take a look at those couple of things that happened there with the scoring summary. One more game, though. The Mastodons. This is just a second half deal. Taking on the Miami Heat. As you can see at the half, the Miami Heat is up 46-42. And John Henson's doing a little bit playing well, but he's having a hard time containing Hassan Whiteside. He's having a great game. And what we're not seeing is Bosh, he's shooting the ball great. What we're not going to see in any of these first half highlights is anything from Teddy Forbes, really. Teddy Forbes, I'm going to show you what he has done in a second, but he has not really stepped up the way he normally does. But the good thing is they're still in the game. Hassan Whiteside with 15 and 7 in the first half. Stabo Cephalasha with 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. I think a lot of people want to say Cephalosha, whatever. He's playing decent. DJ Augustine is doing well, knocking down 3. Look at that cue ball shot he shot there. Just a curveball kind of a thing. But he's making buckets, running the offense. Look at that, switching hands. Didn't go with the left. Doing what he's supposed to do. But look at Teddy Forbes, only 3 points and 3 rebounds. That is crazy. That's the only field goal he has, a fadeaway that bounds in. And he has the 3 rebounds, but that's not enough. Down by 3 as my actual play starts. And look at the way Bosh just let him just walk inside. I mean, that was ridiculous. That was bad defense, CB. That wasn't good at all, brother. But Miami's still up by 10. And look at Josh Richardson. Did he just do that? Hop, step back behind the 3 and knocks it down. 60-47. The Mastodons are trailing. Here comes Justice Winslow at the buzzer almost at the end of the third quarter. 74-65. 0.2 seconds left. That is not going to count even if it goes in. 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter for the Miami Heat. 76-72. The Mastodons are shutting it down. They're closing it down. And Forbes is playing a big role in the way they finish. 76-74. He is ready. He's ready to play. 78-74. Cephalosha finds Calderon, who gives it back to Forbes. Forbes muscling it in with a left-hand hook over the top of Chris Bosh. You cannot hold the money now for too long. He puts it in. Down by 2, 82-80. 3-pointer by Augustine, no good. Rebound, Norman, pop! Lays it in, hoop, and the harm. 82-82. Chance to go up by 1. They do, but they're still getting closed down a little bit. It's 86-85 with 4:45 remaining. You cannot let Hassan Whiteside get that deep a position. You can't stop him once he gets that deep. 87-86 Miami leads, but the Mastodons take the lead back. 91-89. Goran Dragic steps out. Could have got a foul right there. He finds Bosh, who knows how to cut to the basket, gets the foul and the dunk. 91-91. If he can make this free throw, the Miami Heat will take a 1-point lead with just 3:13 remaining in the game. And Chris Bosh is pure from the free throw line. 98-95. Under a minute left. The Mastodons have to get a stop here. Nobody is guarding anybody. I just don't know how they got in that level of disarray. And Whiteside gets free to lay the ball off the glass and the foul, and that's going to make it real tough to do anything. And the final score, 103-98. The Heat beat the Mastodons, and yes, the Mastodons are officially on a very scary losing streak. 29-game season, you cannot afford to be losing 3 and 4 games in a row. It's not going to work out. 27-14 for Hassan Whiteside. It was a lot, honestly. Obviously, he's a better player. Look at that block. He's a better player than Festus Ezeli. But in a lot of ways, this game felt, the way he played, the way he was scoring some of these buckets, felt like the way Festus Ezeli did. Although his were much more contested, he was just making them anyway. He's blocking people's shot left and right. I mean, he was too much. Just too big, too strong. Just able to get where he wanted to get close to the basket. We did not have enough resistance down there. John Henson, I guess he didn't want to foul out again. I don't know. But the Heat had 5 guys in double figures. Bosch with 22. They had a very balanced attack, but so did the Mastodons. And despite only having 3 at the half, Teddy Forbes exploded for 23 in the second half, but it wasn't enough. Still didn't shoot well from the field. Augustine had a good game. John Henson had the double-double with 12, 18, and 5. Not enough. Not enough. Norman Powell, 11 and 7, but just not enough. Somebody else, that's got to be the number one mission right now for the Mastodons. Find some scoring. Got to be it. I appreciate you watching. God bless. Peace.